Good evening, everyone. And how are we doing tonight? Oh, get myself all situated here. Well, today was an interesting day. First of all, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for showing up. I fully intended on streaming at between 7 and 8 o'clock this morning, but apparently overnight here, we got some torrential rain. Well, not torrential, heavy rain. We got heavy rain. And I woke up and I had the worst sinus headache. I mean, all right here. It was just painful. So I went back to bed and ended up waking up at 11:30 this morning. So unfortunately, there was no stream this morning. But I definitely wanted to stream today because we get some good stuff going on today. We finished up the royal content yesterday for Persona 5. We beat Yaldabaoth, the God of Control. We beat him in style with a Showtime attack. And we did the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day events. And Mona is a human. Wakaba and Akechi are both alive. Apparently Haru's dad is alive. And Ryuji's on the track team. An and Shiho are hanging out. It is a mess. So, Kasumi, forgot her name for a second. Kasumi gave us a call while we were talking with Akechi and said that palace in Odaiba, the one we went into back in October with her, when she awakened to her persona, apparently that palace is back and is visible in the real world, which is very unusual. And when Kasumi asked about it to people around her, nobody paid any attention, similar to how the people were acting when Mementos and the real world were fused. So Akechi and Kasumi and Joker are now about to go into this palace again where we were last time. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go. And before we get into that, I hope if you're hitting up the VODs, it looks like there's some people watching them. I hope you're enjoying them. If you like what you see, please hit that follow button. It'd be extremely appreciated. The VODs, I believe the VOD from yesterday should be on its way to YouTube as we speak. Should be almost done. I think it was 95% done when I looked about an hour ago. So I'm keeping up with that to make sure that we can save these VODs. And I got an email from Twitch earlier regarding the DMCA violations that they were sending out en masse. They started the email out with, I think they got like 50. Let me bring it up here. Where is it here? Until May of this year, streamers received fewer than 50 music-related DMCA notifications each year. Beginning in May, apparently the representatives of the major record labels started sending thousands of DMCA notifications each week, which is unbelievable. Again, mine's a very bare bones basic channel. I don't have, again, I'm not an affiliate yet, so I really don't have any alerts. I don't have a lot of notifications other than, stream starting. When you follow, something hits there, but I don't have a lot of the add-ons. I don't have a lot of like music stingers and such that indicate when you follow and such. So I'm not affected as of yet. But if and when I do end up getting there and I'm able to build on my channel and add more stuff, I have to, obviously, just like everybody else, I'm going to have to be careful on what I use. So, but until that time, again, if you stop by and you like what you see, hit that follow button. It's really, really appreciated. I thank you very much. So, without further ado today, let's get into the royal content. We're finally getting into the new third semester. Looks like game audio looks good. Let's get the Red Wings to fly us in here. Almost 620 hours. And actually, I think we need some game audio. Come on. There we go. That's a little better. It was a little quiet. So we're at question mark palace. Where the hell are we? Let's get this started. Okay, of course, recording is paused because we're in the new content. So we have Joker, Akechi, and Kasumi. Those are only team members. Kasumi I'm going to keep with her base stuff for now. Akechi I upgraded. And of course we got our good stuff here. And of course, I can't access the Velvet Room yet. I don't have palace-specific persona. Let's see, who do... Might use Mr. I there. Some of these are not palace specific. He is. I think Mott was too, yep. So we'll stick with Mr. Mizunagi. We'll stick with him for now. Either him or Arsene, because they're not palace specific. And let's get moving here.
We found a treasure chest.
Thanks, Kasumi. This is different than when we were here last time. This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
Now, let's
keep going.
I can feel it.
You can see all these. They say happiness, cognitive science. Again, the same as they did last time. But now there's actual shadows here. Apparently, anyone who comes here can become happy. I wonder if that's really true. Although everyone here seems to be having fun. Happiness for everyone, huh? Maybe it really can happen. Maybe even I can get a better life. That's actually pretty solid. Cat decided to plant her ass on my leg here. There's so many people here. This is definitely different from last time. Welcome, and thank you for coming, patients. You will be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy? What kind of place is this?
I can feel it.
And I can too.
This is the best.
You say so, buddy.
those guises. You aren't among those who desire salvation.
We have business here.
Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes. Ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up.
Pile up.
Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
Yes. Now's when Darkechi gets very extra.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
I'll break them. Loki!
I gotta adjust their skills.
Persona! Show them, Sondrion!
I got a handicap here because this cat is sitting on my arm and look at my hand.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
Yep, this is his normal.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Busted.
Looks like we're busted.
Love his piano. Cat, I need my hand. Let's go with this. Severe to all, colossal to one. For restored to an ally, and then we got me. That looks about right.
I can feel it.
Okay.
To your happiness!
Aren't you going to get examined? I'm on my way right now. So exciting. Nothing over here.
It's somewhere.
Please tell me I'm able to dab on you. No? Damn it. Probably because I only have 3 teammates. Or 2 teammates instead of 3. So we just hit you
Show
back
me
here.
your true form.
Not what I wanted.
We've got them surrounded.
Persona! Still alive.
taken out by Yoshizawa-san. Nice. All right, next. Fire is the perfect thing to use on them.
Persona! How about this?
You wiped him out? Well, time to be on our way.
All right.
Now she's gonna play Sentry.
It seems they were not.
Damn it.
Treasure Demon.
This one's rare. These pipsqueaks can't tolerate blast attacks. You know what to do.
Persona! Sundreon!
They're all on the ground.
Tackle me!
Crush them! Slice and dice!
Persona!
You're mine.
Let's use a bless item and we can see. That's let's see Akechi's finishing.
Ah, what a lovely sight. Let's show them our real power! Tell me how much it hurts.
Tell me how much it hurts.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
What are you doing, Futaba? You're not even with us.
See it.
Let's battle him again then. Oh, no. What was I gonna say? All searchable items in the metaverse are back, so look at you. Only because I'm here. There's nothing over there.
I hope you have a happy life.
It's somewhere.
Everybody's awful cheerful here.
I'll reveal your true form.
Not what I want to do.
Pathetic trash. He didn't see us at all. Let's kill these quickly with the thing they're weak
Wind and
against.
curse.
Curse attack power. What a lovely sight. Let's show them our real power.
Very
Tell me
extra.
how much it hurts.
Tell me how much it hurts.
Okay.
They were too weak to be a threat.
Yes, Akechi. We're at that already.
Looks like there's a safe room around here. The cognitive effects are weakening.
There is a safe room, Akechi. But we got stuff going on in here. Hey, guys. Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? It might be tough at first, but don't worry, there are lessons for beginners here too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world. I've been around enough people who've had their entire world changed. It's actually freaky.
Joke.
Got it, Akechi. Thanks.
I am so happy.
It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest?
Sure.
I'll just add this.
I go down here. 6/19/59. You know I gotta wait. Nope. Not yet. Almost. Almost there. I got a bunch of things going on at once here. on, I want the 620. It's not as funny as 420. There we go. 620 hours.
We don't know what may be waiting for us.
Yes, we
Let us
must
explore carefully.
So we gotta go through this door.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Kasumi's father.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad?
Uh-oh.
Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Remember, Akechi would know Kasumi's father because he was a TV station guy, and Akechi's appeared on some of the shows.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video?
You okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
So, very interesting.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Last spring. Had to clean up
I
in
see.
Inokashira Park.
Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
It's somewhere.
You see, even the palace boss shadow is like shapeless. Because we don't know who it is. We're on that crosswalk overlooking the center there. I would love to be able to go in that room. But I have never found a way. I've never been able to get in there. Hello.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
Uh-oh.
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
It's somewhere.
Now, if you look, on the stage there's a chest. We can't exactly... What's with the hand on the hip, Samiri? Yeah, Samiri. Calling her by her sister's name.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
a newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
This is that balloon that we created last stream.
Rushing into things.
Kasumi, chill.
Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks. Persona!
So he throws some almighty at him.
Persona!
Brute force won't do anything here.
Now,
they're resistant to
this,
physical attacks.
well, no, the bless.
Dance! Let's finish this.
Let's get this over with. Come on.
Nice move,
Oh,
Yoshizawa.
epic dodge.
Come. Ravage now.
Dance, Persona! This is my soul!
Persona! Manifest!
Manifest. Dead. Catch again to level.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Huh?
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics. Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire!
Huh?
Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san? You're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
Hello.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache.
That voice sounds familiar.
Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
Very interesting.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Kasumi, are you okay?
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
She's ready to push forward.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
I have something.
I'll reveal
That's what
your
I've been trying to
true
do the
form.
whole time. Fancy it wouldn't work.
We have the element of surprise.
I'll break them.
Hit.
Just trash after all.
Trash.
It's a step forward.
Alright, Joker's maxed.
Okay.
They were too weak.
Who we got there? In some fancy white clothes.
Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
That's
Dr.
him.
Maruki?
Looking like a Bond villain.
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler.
Hello.
In my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Which, if you really think about it, makes sense. There's an extra palace in the royal content. We have an extra character in the counselor and Kasumi, so you'd think the palace would be related to one of those two. So, while it is a surprise, we should have seen it coming. Yeah, I couldn't carry a tune in a box, so I'm not going to sing. But anyway. So, things seem logical. Not to mention, what was he studying? What did he write his paper on? Cognitive science. It all ties in.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
I didn't wish for this.
Is that how you really feel?
Hell
the
yeah.
old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My... past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The Merciless one, or the one I've formed.
Merciless.
That's... Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What? Kasumi.
Hello.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm...
Kasumi?
Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring. Before I started at Shujin, we were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa.
Now, there again, I've beaten this game a number of times, and I've watched streamers who go in completely blind because they want it that way. They want that surprise. They want that shocking moment when things happen. And every streamer I've watched that has hit this point and realized that the girl that we thought was Kasumi Yoshizawa this whole time is dead. And this is actually Sumire Yoshizawa, her younger sister. Going all the way back to the very first day we played this game, and the first day that anybody plays this game, we're coming home from school with Sojiro after registering, and Sojiro mentioned that a week before we moved there was a horrible accident in which a young girl died. That was that accident we just saw in the video. That was where Kasumi saved Sumire's life. Okay? The aha, and again, the streamers are calling her Kasumi all the time. I'm able to call her Sumire because I know what happens. But the streamers who just hit this now, for the remainder of the third semester, they're still calling her Kasumi because, that was ingrained into them for the, 120 hours that they were playing the game. But I was calling her Kasumi because, I was calling her Kasumi because that's the name she was given. And now I should be able to call her Sumire, because that's her real name. And you can see the difference. Kasumi was a brunette, Sumiri's a redhead, and Kasumi had like the little birthmark underneath her left eye. And that also explains, if you think back, Kasumi was the gymnastics star. She was the one that was winning all the medals and the ribbons. And Sumire, as you saw in the video, was having difficulty. And Kasumi tried to tell her, well, you had a growth spurt. Your balance and your vision is off. And that's why through this whole game, Kasumi was having such trouble in gymnastics, because she was always I don't want to say the less talented of the two, but she was always second behind her sister. And on the day that I think it was the day that we ended up going in this palace the first time, when Sumire and Dr. Maruki were in the office with the vice principal, when Sumire goes back to get her little good luck charm, see if she can find it in there, you can hear them talking, and the vice principal, I think it was the vice principal, said, we took both sisters in to try and improve the image of Shujin, and they lost one, and unfortunately Sumire wasn't as good as her sister, so that's why she kept missing out, or failing her meets, or she ended up getting third place eventually, but that was the whole reason. Kasumi was the star. Sumire, unfortunately, was in her shadow. And there's actually a little bit more.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san.
So, only Sumire thought of herself as Kasumi. Everybody else still knew her as Sumire. So, if you recall, New Year's Day, when we were at the shrine and we met Sumire's father, and he says, don't you think it's time to go? And then he says her name, but it fuzzes out. He called her Sumire. But she would have heard Kasumi, but they're in Dr. Maruki's completely altered reality, so it fuzzed out a bit. So he actually called her Sumire, but she would have heard Kasumi.
For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. The name Kasumi Yoshizawa is written inside. When people see this, they're like, oh, she's got her sister's ID. I don't think that's the case, because they would have said the ID or the school ID of Kasumi Yoshizawa is inside. This says the name is written inside. Sumire wrote her sister's name, trying to completely take over her sister's personality. And I called it out after Joker got out of the attempted assassination with Akechi, that other than Futaba calling her Kasumi that one time when they were trying to get her to come see Joker, everybody called her Yoshizawa-san. Everybody. The only people that didn't was Joker, because he always thought of her as Kasumi. And then she follows up saying, yes, I'm Kasumi Yoshizawa, first year. So, other than that one slip up with Futaba calling her Kasumi, everybody thought she was... everybody should have known she was Sumire, but everybody called her Yoshizawa-san. And I thought that was interesting too, because I think it took me to my second playthrough to realize every time they referenced her, they called her Yoshizawa. All of our friends in the texts, all the interactions with the kids at school, all the teachers, everybody except that one time Futaba called her Kasumi, everybody always called her Yoshizawa-san.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
And if you remember, going back to our first visit here, when Sumire finally woke up to her persona, she actually saw herself. If you remember, if you go back to the VOD of that day, I think it's at the beginning of October. I think it's like October 4th or October 6th. The cognition that we see there is of a young woman, a young girl, in that same leotard that we saw Kasumi in when she was on the stage, but she had glasses on. I can't remember if she had the birthmark under her eye, but she actually saw, I think it was the cognition, her cognitive version. So, it's very interesting.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy.
Huge survivor's
Who
guilt.
would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality.
So, that is why everybody around us is so gosh darn happy. If we go back to what he said, he actually had the power, limited as it was, to actualize Sumire's wish to become her sister. And through that power, was able to alter her cognition to make her think that she was actually Kasumi. Everybody knew her as Sumire, but her cognition, similar to the way when you first meet Morgana, all you hear is the meowing of a cat. But when you go into the metaverse and hear him talk, your cognition gets altered, and then you can hear him actually speak real words in the real world. Sumire's cognition was changed so that every time she was called Sumire, her cognition would change it to Kasumi. And it is my theory, of course I have no basis for this, but if you recall throughout this whole game, Sumire's phone was always acting up. It would fuzz out, it would short out, it would act up. And it is my theory that Maruki's ability to alter her cognition was interfering with her phone, because obviously she's not, he's not always around her when we're having conversations or talking on the phone. So that's one theory that I had, that his power to alter her cognition was somehow affecting the functionality of her phone. Another theory that I heard. Can't remember which. I think it was on another stream I was watching. Was that Kasumi's phone or Sumeri's phone was so messed up because it was still broken from that accident. So she didn't have her. Again, we didn't see her phone out during the accident. We don't know what happened. It might have been her sister's phone that she took as a memento or remembrance of her sister. So those are my theories.
Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
So, there are a handful of people I don't think picked up on it at the time. But if you think about our teammates, An and Shiho, buddy, everything's golden. Futaba has her mother back. Haru has her father back. Ryuji is on the track team. Morgana is a beautiful, handsome human being. We haven't learned much about Yusuke's background just yet. So, if you think about it, I shouldn't say if you think about it. People never put two and two together that Maruki used everybody's counseling session to create their perfect world. Because in their counseling session, they talked about what hurt the most and what their true desire would be. And that first day that we were walking, when we were in our prison jumpsuit, we were in our black and white stripes, we awoke in the nurse's office, which is the office that Maruki held for all those months. As we were walking, we heard bits and pieces of the counseling sessions. Ryuji wishing that he could get a track scholarship and help out his mom. An wishing she had a better time with Shiho. It wasn't explicitly mentioned, but Makoto said she was going to spend time with family on New Year's Day. Her father's alive now. Haru said that she was helping out Akumura Foods with her father. Futaba, she didn't have a counseling session, but Maruki came and saw her and talked with her while we were in Hawaii. Yusuke didn't have a counseling session per se. He saw Maruki at the school festival, and they talked. So Maruki, other than Morgana, which again, I honestly can't give an explanation for Morgana, but every person on our team, aside from Akechi and Kasumi now, had some sort of one-on-one with Maruki, and Maruki used that information basically against them to create this ideal world that they're in. What happened to the old reality?
I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Believe in yourself.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
I'm not sure if this will give me a bad ending. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it does. If I don't respond, I think I get a bad ending. So I'm going to go, I'll find my own happiness for now.
No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa.
This is wrong.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
The Bond villain usually has a lackey that does his dirty work for him. And look at the juice that's coming out of him. It's like a teal or a cyan. Remember, the ones that came out of the shadows of the previous metaverse was black.
I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
That's my controller vibrating on my desk. My cat's going apeshit. Wonder what the hell's going on.
Time to fight. Are you ready?
Born ready,
Keep up,
Kenji.
then don't embarrass me.
Stubborn imbeciles, rejecting our lore.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
Hey, Al. Not bad. That sucks. Go to hell. Now, before I get too far into this, Sumire just accepted Maruki's offer
Make this quick.
to stay as Kasumi. So basically, she's running away from what she was. Back in July, when Sumire, Akechi, and Joker had their little lunch, and Akechi asked Sumire, again, Kasumi at the time, outright, "What are your feelings on the Phantom Thieves?" She disagreed with the Phantom Thieves' ideology of changing people's hearts for the better. She didn't agree with their methods. She said that people should be able to work through their problems on their own. And it wasn't until I rewatched that on another streamer's, VODs, that it clicked. She is going against her own feelings right now. She's not getting over her grief on her own. She's completely throwing her hands up in the air and saying, I don't want to be Samiri anymore. Make me Kasumi again. It's a complete contradiction of what she told Akechi and Joker back in July at that time.
Persona! There!
Two can play that fucking almighty game, bitch. Yep. Kiss my ass.
You make that look easy, Joker.
Yeah, you suck.
Come!
I was gonna do that because I was gonna have
There!
him heal.
No time for thanks.
And that's why I have my buddy on here, because he does pretty much all wind attacks. You suck, dude!
I'll break them.
Persona! Alright.
Know my power.
I'm doing like 3 things at once.
Persona!
That should do.
Persona! Go down!
Epic dodge, Akechi.
I'll break them.
Break them.
Manifest! Persona!
I'm gonna risk Akechi dying because I think he's gonna heal himself here, because you don't actually kill him.
No,
This is a scripted battle.
such pathetic attempts won't be enough. Come.
This just won't go down.
No mercy.
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? Joker, I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. You'll pay.
And here's the Akechi and Joker showtime.
Let's go! Weaklings like you! Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
Let us help her.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
We do. I'm worried about Sumire.
I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. Hey, Morgana. Welcome home. You sure were out late. It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. Oh boy, what the hell? That's scary. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that even comes close to this magnitude. Even the great phantom thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If we can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to. Got it. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us phantom thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady Ann and I can... See? Still trying to get with Lady Ann. And that's why he picked this handsome form, because Lady Ann saw the actor, the model turned actor on Christmas Eve, and she liked his look, so Morgana picked this so he can get Lady Ann. How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. Seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy. Alright, this is going to get old quick. I'm going to keep yawning. Again, I slept until 11:30 because I had a headache today. I can't believe I'm yawning again already. Bed may be too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. You're one handsome guy. Huh? What's that have to do with anything? I mean, I do appreciate the compliment. We used to sleep together. Huh, yeah. I can still remember how much you hated when I curl up on top of you. Wait, curl up on top? That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... Keep thinking it through. Huh? Well, okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. Seems all I can do now is wait. That's one team member down. Yeah, we'll save. Nope, sorry, wrong button. Wrong button. Mark, you said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I check out the town. Now, what you can't do is fast travel. And when I did my one playthrough for at least the first 3 palaces and a little after, I took the subway. I actually walked everywhere instead of fast traveling. This way I could learn where to go, where everything was, for the most part.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Because this whole part we really can't fast travel until we get to the JL line, which you can see the red arrow there is telling us where to go.
Exactly.
Wants us to go to the underground mall. And who are we going to meet here?
That's all anyone talks about now.
Lady On.
For real?
Oh my god, you did it, Shiho. I knew you could. It's all thanks to you supporting me, On. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort, and now you're finally being recognized.
Huh?
Hey, I can't believe it. Over here. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see. You remember me? Shiho Suzui, right? Wow, you remembered me. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early in the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember. What with the bragging. I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Hold on. Sorry, you have to put up with all that. Shiho was the MVP of the big meet the other day, too. What are you talking about? Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody else. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
Oh, you're too much. The two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this reality is the one that An wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shiho is coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shuja is the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. She didn't transfer for her parents' jobs, she transferred because she tried to commit suicide. I feel like everything's just perfect. Yeah. Is it everything you wished for? Huh? What I wished for? Well, I guess you could say so. Any doubts about it? What do you mean, any doubts? Well, I know I don't. I spent so much time worrying over everything now that I've... Wait, what? Something is... I remember being so concerned that I just wanted to die, but then I met everyone and... Keep thinking on it. What does that... Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this.
Huh?
An, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I think I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you. Seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. An seemed happy to be with Shiho, who was able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Morgana is here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is. Now, you could pretty much go see anybody you want in any particular order you want. Not everybody is available on all days. So there'll be a handful available on one day, and they may not be available on the next day or two, but there'll be, you're able to go and talk to anybody you want, and you'll be able to talk to everybody over this 6-day period. What the game wants you to do is talk to Morgana, and he'll tell you who you should talk to next.
Hey, you have a minute?
It didn't say. Now, if you just heard, Morgana on New Year's Day, and I think the day after, had that little deeper voice, didn't have that high, young, boyish voice. And if you listened, it was the original Morgana voice. It was the lower one. Haru? She was thinking about setting up a shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone. So the game wants us to go see Haru. We can go see whoever's available, which we can't see just yet. Maybe I should head to Shibuya. Head for Shibuya. That's pretty much the only shortcut you can take at the moment.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Now I can see on our map there's a blue card over there, so one of our teammates is over there. If you want to talk to them first, that's fine. Obviously that's not Haru because she's in Kichijoji. But I'm going to follow the game's recommended path of who to talk to. So we're going to go see Haru and whoever that person is. I know who it is, but that person we're going to leave for last.
Wait. I'm so pumped.
Let's sit here. I'm going to take the escalator. You want the JL line. Now once you get here, this is where you can fast travel. Can't see who's there. Oh yeah, we can. See Makoto. That was Makoto on the train platform. There's Haru and Kichijoji. Okay. Those are the only two we could talk to today. And you notice Seaside Park is where Odaiba is, and there's the palace right there. You can see how there's all kinds of wavy lines through everything. But there's the palace showing up in reality. Actually, I think I can do this. There we go. Yep, there's the palace showing up in reality. So anyway, we're going to Kichijoji. Now we gotta find Haru. And you notice, there's no velvet roof. Haru's back this way. You see your blue card there. There she is. Standing with a dead guy. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store.
Yes.
The research says this community is most interested in high-quality ingredients and a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Oh, I didn't expect to run into you here. What you up to? I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, do you think you'd have a male friend, Haru? Or are you truly just friends? Yes, I friend-zoned her this game. If I play it again, she'll be my waifu.
Wait!
Jeez, father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Haha, calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away, understand? Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. She's in no politically arranged marriage. She's a very attentive father. Seems this reality is the one that Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend to her. Please keep being as good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father, would you care to do something together? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you.
Yes, he is. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times. But he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. Has your dream come true? My dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've been so busy lately that I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait, I know you'll get through this. Oh, okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Excuse me?
That just now. That was... Haru? What's the matter? Nothing, Father. Nothing really. You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. Seems all I can do now is wait. Time to head home. The shrine on New Year's, but I don't have any wishes. Isn't my dog cute with a kimono and a hakama? Hey, didn't your dog... Oh, never mind. My New Year's money. I'm going to use it on Mommy, of course. I need my t-shirt to look over my work suit. Haru seemed happy to be able to talk to her father without fear. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked on yet. Yes, there is. Let's see if we can hear Morgana's voice again.
Hey, you have a minute?
Yep, it's the original Morgana voice. Are you looking for someone? Ryuji? He's been doing great this year. I think he said to be doing laps around the school. You think training would be a drag, but he sure seems to be enjoying it. I'm a little tired from thinking too much. I think I'm going to go for a walk and clear my head. So now we have to go see Ryuji. Son of a gun. I'm going to head for Shibuya.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
This is Shibuya. See, I can see how Mokoto's not there right now.
Exactly.
Great.
Cool.
So you have Ryuji here. And Futaba's at Akihabara. I think that's it for today, yeah. School gate.
I hope I can do it.
It's the beginning of January, and he's in a t-shirt. I'm in this overcoat, jeans, and like a turtleneck. He's in a like a muscle tee, and his pants are pulled up, and they're just in their little fucking jogging shorts. Ridiculous. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You mean you got scouted by that college?
Whoa!
That was Nakanohara. Pipe down, stupid. It's not for sure or nothing yet. Anyway, I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. And Takeishi. Those are the two that he was having arguments with during his confidant line. Nakanohara and Takeishi. Still, that rules. You even made it onto the podium at Nationals, too. I was worried about what would happen after you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man.
Oh, you're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. Ryuji is laughing happily with the other members of the track team. It seems this reality is the one that Ryuji wished for. Hey, what are you doing here? It's still winter break. Oh, maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Oh, that's nice of you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, why don't you come with us? Enjoying the return to track?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. What do you mean? It's just what I like doing, you know? I get all down when I'm not running. So your leg's fine now?
Hey.
My leg? Oh, you're worried about me? It's totally fine, dude. No problem there since that injury a while back. And that was actually Kamoshida's fault, so... Wait, what? Ain't something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by the school, then... Keep thinking, man.
Huh?
Sure. It's now or never. Here goes. Ah!
Whoa!
What the hell was that? You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing.
See ya!
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. Seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. Come on, dude. Work? I have the day off today. I can't be feeling sick when I get a promotion. I don't remember having fancy clothes like this. It's like they were for a night job. Huh? You're not an employee here? Come on, I know you were working here last year. Let's take it easy instead of going crazy trying to hit our quota, huh? You're going to work? I thought you quit. Ryuji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. Has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. Should go see them. Alright, before I talk to Morgana, I'm going to take a quick break. Alrighty then. Let's get back to this. Who are we seeing today?
Hey, you have a minute?
You looking for someone? Yusuke? He said he was going to check out the exhibits at the art museum in Ueno. He sounded pretty emotional and said something about a piece finally getting recognition. Maybe we should check it out. Hey, have you gotten shorter or something? I feel like I used to have to look up to you. Look up at you, rather. Never mind. You're heading out, right? Stay safe. Yes, let's head for Shibuya.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
This is Shibuya. You see Makoto's back over there. Well, we're not going to see her today. We're going to see Yusuke. So you see Makoto's available today. And Yusuke over in Ueno. I can see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do? We're gonna go speak to him. Hey, it's the Sayuri in the museum.
What a coincidence.
Ah, you came too. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. So if you remember from Yusuke's little counseling session with Maruki in the courtyard there, his wish that his mother's painting would get the public attention that it deserved. It's on display for this week only. I'm so glad we have this chance to view it together. I am truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world could make me happier than I am at this moment. Whose patronage was that?
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course, Madarame. So Madarame isn't a douche. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. So instead of claiming all the work for himself, he praised others' work. Basically the exact opposite. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yusuke is so happy. It seems this reality is the one that Yusuke wished for. Now, I've seen some people mention that Makoto got her father back, Haru got her father back, Futaba got her mother back. Why didn't Yusuke get his mother back? And if you think about it, Haru knew her dad. He just passed recently. Futaba knew her mother. She just passed like 2 years ago. Makoto knew her father. Yusuke never knew his mother, so he never wished for her to come back to life. He wished for her work to be praised. So, I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal. Is Madarame a good sensei?
Yes.
Yes, I'd say so, but what's this about? What's this about so out of the blue? The Sayuri looks great there. The Sayuri? That's not the painting's name. No, wait. That seems... something's not right. I have faith in you. What is... could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? To To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what had transpired.
My apologies.
But I'd like to be alone for now. All I can do now is wait. Time to go home. I take a vacation every year. My family goes with me, of course. Go back home. Go back home? So you're out to fulfill all your dreams? School? It's really fun. I've made some friends, too. Didn't that store go out of business? I guess not. We don't have great sales, but it's fine for me. Yusuke seemed happy about his mother's work, Sayori, being recognized as a work of art. But is this truly how things should be? Check on the others tomorrow. Same dialogue over and over. Yes, there's some we haven't checked on. We'll go see them today. Oh boy. Alright, Morgana, who are we looking at today?
Hey, you have a minute?
Futaba? She's out shopping with the chief in Wakaba. I think this is something about hunting for games over in Akihabara. They look like such a happy family. Hey, have I always... Never mind, forget I said anything. You're going to go out to see the others, right? Stay safe. I think they positioned Morgana in the perfect spot where he's like exactly between the two spots we can go to the station.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
You see Makoto over there again. See Makoto here. And Futaba. So, we were told to meet on the 9th. It's already the 7th. We actually have two people. We have two people to check on, because we already checked on Morgana. We have Makoto to check on. Already checked on Haru. We just checked on Yusuke. We checked on An, we checked on Ryuji. We're going to check on Futaba right now. And you see actually here, if you didn't check before, it used to be the Twin Wardens, but now it's Lavenza, a Velvet Room resident who had been split in two by Yaldabaoth, guides me as her guest. Lavenza praises me for completing all tasks. She promises her continued support. Now, I'm going to cycle through, take a look at the cards really quick. See how they all have a white border, white lettering, white and white, yep. There's actually no word on the death card, but see how they're all the same? What's different with Kasumi's? Or should we say Sumire's now? It's black. The border is black. The letters are black. The card is actually ripped in the corners. So something's going up. Something's up there. So yeah, we're gonna talk to Futaba today and Makoto tomorrow, and that'll be the 7th and the 8th, and then on the 9th we're going back to Odaiba.
Oh, man.
And if you notice, even Sojiro's clothes have changed. He used to wear a white hat and a white coat. Now they're black. I don't know if many people notice that. I noticed it right away. I'm like, his clothes are darker than they normally are. Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear? It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. That's how a lot of gamers feel about November. With the new consoles coming out, new games coming out, everything coming out for the holiday shopping season. Everybody's lamenting their poor wallet coon. It's the store's fault. Yep. So, Mom? No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding? Denied. My case was dismissed. Hey! Oh, hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him too now. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sojo's gonna treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words in my...
Really?
Then back to the blonde, people. It's curry time. Oh, you eat that all the time, though. That's because it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point. Thanks for the glowing review. Although the twins called it sludge. The three of them are all smiling at each other. It seems this reality is the one that Futaba wished for. Sound good? I know you know how awesome Sojo's curry is. Goes great with his coffee. Yeah, Sojiro made it exactly that reason. Oh, Sojiro made it for exactly that reason, and Mom helped to improve its flavor too. Something's not... Isn't this like a beautiful dream? What's that supposed to mean? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, but you can figure this out.
Huh?
I still don't get it. Come on, why won't you just tell me? I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that? You alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten.
I'm okay.
Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. He's still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Huh? Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that.
Time to head home.
Well, we're gonna head on back. Come on, come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. Well, all I can do is wait. Should head home for now. One left. Makoto for tomorrow. My little sister's been telling me to fix her PC. She's always been the bossy type. Study abroad? No thanks. I'm having a great time here. You work at a maid cafe? Wow, I never would have guessed with you. Huh? Really? It's the best job I've ever had. Have the store attendants here always been so friendly? No, only for the last week. Futaba seemed happy being able to spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. Is this how things truly should be? Check out the other members tomorrow. We only got one left. Just Makoto. Nice to be summoned yet. We'll go check on him now. Alright, Morgana. Give us your last nugget.
Hey, you have a minute?
Makoto? She said she had a celebration with someone important. Apparently she's meeting with Sai in Shibuya, and there's a man involved. I can tell. Hey, I think something's wrong with me. Or maybe not, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Don't mind me. Alrighty, yep. they're just in the, they're on the train platform running around, so it's nice.
Shibuya.
This is Shibuya. Come on.
Exactly.
There they are. Ah. Ah, what a coincidence. We were just doing a bit of shopping, but soon we're going to celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award. So see, her father's back alive. That's unbelievable. Come on, Makoto, you don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier to just act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you.
Hey!
Sis, I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. The two of them are beaming with joy. This reality seems to be the one that Makoto wished for. Hey, what brings you out here? Sorry to keep you like this, by the way. Came to see you. Me? Something the matter? You seem very happy.
Do you think?
Yes. You think so? Has your dad been supportive? My dad? Of course. He's done such a great job as a single parent and...
No, but...
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone. And Sis... You're so close. Wait, what are you saying? But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. I just... Makoto, what's wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Sorry. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
We'll chat again soon. Again, I got another monitor over here. I'm watching something. I'm monitoring something. That's why I keep looking over this way. Oh, I guess you'll head home.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
By all means.
First, regarding Maruki himself. He's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
Yeah, he told me himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
Did something happen?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history.
So, who was the dick who took everything for himself? Who was the asshole who wanted everything for himself? Who was it that ruined anybody and everybody that got in his way to get what he wanted? There's only one person that they highlighted through this whole game that did that.
The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Kumara and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
What do you mean?
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
And the Phantom Thieves?
They seem to have been causing a stir in society, just like in our original reality. But Shido alone was arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
What do you make of it?
Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
With Akechi to the stadium.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Oh, I'm getting tired of... Okay, that explains it. So what's going on? Yes, I'd like to say my progress. Okay, we talked to everybody. Now it's the night. Time to go back.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
I'm sure they'll probably come around.
Oh, yes. because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
No, I'm good. Let's go. You would actually have the opportunity to either go to Kemi's to get some medicine, or the airsoft shop to get weapons and stuff. But we're good. Let's go, Akechi.
How about this?
Yep, we're good to go.
Now, let us depart.
Excuse me, is,
Look behind Makoto's head. Seems to be something missing on that wall. The Sayuri, because it's now at that museum in Ueno. And you see Morgana as a human.
Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day, something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened. But still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Don't run away, guys.
Same here.
And gals.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be.
But I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either.
Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Whoa.
Huh?
A glass shattered. The Sayuri is back on the wall. And look who's sitting next to Futaba. A cat. Back to that piano.
Well,
let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering about aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us in so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out due to our lack of manpower.
If I must.
Focusing on our own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
Alright.
Our showtime has been unlocked. Of course, that all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. Let's see how far back I can go. Oh, go around. I can go here. What does... I can't go up any higher. But what does this... when I look at this whole palace actually looks like one big torch. Where in the handle part and at the top it looked like a big red flame. See if you notice that next time I come in here. Go slap all these things again.
Focus.
I think it was somewhere around here. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought, they're politely informing us of their location, which is over there. That must be the door. Let's go. Easy, I can't check out some things to slap. Oh, that one's already empty still. Remember there was one over here. Yep. How far can I go up these stairs? That's already gone still.
I can feel it.
Turn around.
Show me your true form.
Why didn't you use the friggin' hook like I wanted you
Pathetic trash. They didn't see us at all.
to? Yeah, I know. Sleuthing instincts.
These
But I already
pipsqueaks
have
can't
these.
tolerate blast attacks. They're weak in general, and even weaker to nuclear attacks. Too easy.
Now, this is Nibros, and this is Killer Teddy Bear. I have this bear. Its name is Bugs. But you can't recruit it through a battle. You can only get it by fusing it.
Fear my power.
Persona!
Sibling!
You're mine.
Joker took one down. Time Last has got to be the worst.
Some other way.
This is weak to, yeah, it's weak to blast.
But still weaker than us.
Nara! There!
Just trash after all.
Just trash. Nothing but trash.
All right.
Okay.
It's somewhere.
I'll reveal
Why
your
didn't you do
true
that to the other one?
Pathetic trash. They didn't see us at all. I love it!
Very extra, Akechi. Very extra.
All right.
I don't think we can go back in this door. I think Akechi tells us to stop. Yeah. Didn't we discuss needing to go to the auditorium? I can't say I agree with any detours at the moment. Yeah, I got that one. Alright, on to the auditorium. Get around the wall, Joker.
This is perfect.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'll reveal your true form.
Reveal your true form.
We've got them surrounded. I'll break them. Persona! Give me mercy. Persona!
There's a way that breathes out, face reality. Never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight. All night, right here, shadow 10 o'clock.
What I have?
Seize the moment, destroy the nation.
You're mine.
I can still feel the rush.
Dark catchy. A little extra.
Okay.
This is where I shine.
How, Futaba, how are you helping me?
It's somewhere.
You're not even in my team.
This is great stuff.
No, there you are.
I'll reveal your true form.
Once again, what I wanted.
They let their guard down. They'll pay for it with their lives. Fear my power. Loki!
Don't let rush.
Nice to see someone getting more power because of the baton pass.
Let's go.
How about this?
You wiped him out? Well, time to be on our way.
Yes, Akechi. Time to be on our way.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Joker, there's a chest.
Nice, Akechi. I got it.
Looks like there's a safe from around here. The cognitive effects are weak. It's a safe room.
Let's do it.
We don't know what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully.
Hey,
What are you doing? There's no point in expecting that right now. I don't know if it's going to open it, Akechi. Like everything's all shiny and sparkly. There's no doubt that Maruki is up ahead. Make sure you're ready. He's strong and strong. What about him? There's a reason I'm putting him in there.
Thank you for coming.
What's wrong with you, Mary?
She's only sleeping. I I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
Oh, you're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying to be my best, so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
This reality. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. It's not why she transferred. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. He was a shithead.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Really? Then back to the blonde, people. It's curry time. They could have picked a better line for her. Oh, Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? My friends want to stay in this reality. That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
Ketchy's looking at us. If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created, or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
If we accept the reality, we'll get one of the bad endings. Maybe I'll do that another day. Or, again, they're all available on YouTube. You're more than welcome to check them out. But for the sake of this playthrough, we're going all the way through. So, can't accept it.
Huh?
That looked like a blue butterfly.
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth, Sumeri.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever. And it's all Sumeri's fault. I can't live that kind of life.
What are you doing there, Chickie?
Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
What are you doing, Chickie? Don't do this.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Oh yeah, Ketchy, you would end it all right.
Please, don't make me do this.
We're not making you do anything, Sumeri.
I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer.
It was an accident.
Persona!
Now that's why I switched to Albano. Because she does physical and bless attacks.
Come! You're mine.
Cendrillon!
Sona. Go down.
Please don't do this to me! Please don't do this to me!
I'm gonna save my SP.
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone! Persona! Why won't you give up? Persona!
Now she's using a bless. Well, we're strong against bless.
Persona!
That's fine. That's a physical attack. I train physical.
Please don't do this to me!
Thanks for the heal. Sorry, Samurai.
Why?
Because it's wrong.
Looks like you lost.
Why?
Our fight's over.
Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it!
Creepy tentacles. Oh, hey, Cendrillon.
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't! I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again!
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here! This is where I belong!
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that!
That's not good.
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
No weaknesses. This is weak to ice and nuke. I think that's it.
Persona! Magatsu Izanagi Picaro! How about this?
I'll break them. That should do.
Let's go!
Ketchy's gonna get wrecked.
What?
Come!
No.
What else do I got? Wind and fire?
It's time. You're mine.
should do.
Stop! Let's go!
Dodge it, Akechi.
What?
And a boy.
Let's go.
Persona!
Oh shit. Selected with fear. That's not good.
I'll take that.
Hold on a second.
Calm down.
Oh, there you go, Volt. All kinds of good stuff.
Persona!
Alright, do I have...
Sibling!
There.
Fully heals and takes it off.
I'll break them. Persona!
Yeah, whatever.
Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is...
Here's his thing. Sorry. Sorry, Akechi.
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Hey, Skull.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that...
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
I won't hold back!
Okay.
It's time. There! Go ahead.
Not
Stay
done
back.
Persona!
That should do.
Fear my power! Persona!
Doesn't look like
you can go for its weakness.
This party. Come on, Makoto.
Sorry, I'm out.
I'm gonna switch out the catcher because I don't feel like having him get fucked with.
She needs cover.
For my joy.
That was awesome, Mona.
Come!
My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of
Ravage them!
Payback Rose up again. It's payback time.
Don't ask, I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now.
I'll step back.
Let's get this done. I'll use my persona. Out of our way. Persona. Switching it noir, front and center.
I'll take that.
I don't want you to do that just yet.
Persona! Go down! Go!
I'll try. Persona. How's this?
I will seize joy.
I feel so powerful.
Persona. No holds barred. Persona. How's this?
I'm gonna buff the hell out of An. Alright, just don't let her suck one up yet.
I won't hold back.
Okay. That's fine.
Persona!
Because this is what we're gonna do now.
Sibily! There!
Watch this shit.
We know their weak points now.
Go ahead. Oh, I've known him, Makoto.
I'll use my persona.
You there? You there? Now watch this. We have a down pass to An, who is concentrated and has heat riser and all that good stuff. And now she does her severe to all, even though there's not all. Let's see what we can get out of this. 2,500. That's what I wanted.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer. Let's do this. Eat this.
That's it.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling.
Yes, Cinderella. They are tolling. They toll for thee.
No, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Good job, Max.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
He is.
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace? He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing. What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too.
They said they never wished for it, but their counseling sessions indicated otherwise.
But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
I'm good to go. Let's go.
Yoshizawa-san!
Damn it, he's gone.
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do, on the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
Really?
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
And we all flashy out of it.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I know a bunch. I should tell them what I know so far.
So Dr. Maruki... He altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
Alright, I gotta take a quick 5 to take care of something. Let's try this again.
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right. Akechi.
Sorry, Akechi.
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
He's helping for now.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Can you stand?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
Back to school.
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro, is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Aw, Sojiro, do I have a...
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the?
You're a cat again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them!
Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down,
I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. But being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I've totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
It's okay if this is painful.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
Back to the cat telling us to go to bed. What? You got something to say? You are quite the looker.
What?
Look who you're talking about. How can it be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki, we've got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down. You're right. Certainly the combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Well, we're going to need time to figure all this out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep.
Hey!
Yep, not going to do anything but be able to go to sleep. Make everyone happy, huh? But even so. Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Sleep. As I say, I know what that angle means. I'm locked up again.
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
What's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity. One who's bound you through your future.
Maruki.
However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Oh, it does.
Lady Lavenza told you that? We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Coming up are some of my favorite dialogue interactions.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Are you okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
She got her hair down and she got her glasses back on. My shoulder? It's fine. Why do you ask, Coach? May I take the extra classes as well? I want to study more. This class is so awesome. There's no bullying or anything like that here. My bad. I have club today after school. You guys can go home without me. Huh? Club? I thought he was in the go home club.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year's going to be all about your college entrance exam, so you better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcript, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see, who's on class duty today?
Man.
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. Let's meet up at the hideout. Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be waiting for all y'all.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza. And cook up our plans for here on out too.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing.
This reminds me of the movie Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey when he was granted the power to be God. And if you remember in the movie, if you didn't see the movie, Jim Carrey, in order to handle all the prayers coming in, manufactures himself a computer that will accept all the incoming prayers and he can do whatever he wants with them. Well, at one point in the movie, the prayers come in like emails, and Jim Carrey sets the computer to yes for all the emails, basically granting everybody's wish. Okay? And chaos ensues. I mean, if you think about it, how many people, one of the things they had in there was, a lot of people wish to win the lottery. Well, everybody won the lottery. What do you win? I think the one guy said, I won the lottery finally, but it's only like $8. Maruki's the same way. He's granting everybody's wishes, but he's taking away all their pain. And that also reminds me of, again, I didn't have a lot of money growing up. I couldn't go anywhere. I didn't do a lot of things, so I camped my ass in front of the TV and watched a lot of TV and movies. This also reminds me of Star Trek V, when the bad guy in there is trying to take away everybody's pain. And when he finally gets to Kirk tells him, no, I need my pain. My pain is me. I grow from my pain. And that's what Maruki's doing. He's taking away everybody's pain, but he's also taking away their identity, and they're not living. They can't grow. They're going to stagnate because people strive to do better based on failure, based on negative feedback. Well, if everything's always positive and everything's all Pollyanna hunky-dory, why would anybody do anything? And Doc's idea was good, but his implementation was very poor, and that's what a lot of people say, that he's not a bad guy, just a bad plan.
But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Gotta check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
This is one of my two favorites. Come again?
Yes, allow me to repeat myself. Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Lady Lavenza?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Meet?
Yes. Of course, your friends are also invited. As for the location, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Okay.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Whoa.
I guess that settles that.
We're getting a little dark.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So, do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea, her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her. I'm working on it, on top of it.
For real?
What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something like that off? A kitty helping out a little kid. Sounds like one dynamite duo. That could last 3 seasons in a movie easy. It's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes. Good night.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right? Can I go anywhere? Of course not.
Hey, hey! Whoa. Yes!
Uh-huh.
Hey! Hey!
Wonderful. Gotta sleep. No, I don't really want to take a break from today, but you're making me go to sleep, damn it. Goddamn cat. Hey. That's right, these aren't voiced. Sorry, it's nothing. Doesn't seem like nothing.
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it, before we dealt with Shido?
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that, and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once I thought it would give me a chance with letting on, but what I did was just so lame. Can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. Yeah, you owe me one. I don't think a single favor is going to make up for what I did. I already owe you a whole lot more than that. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. Nope, nowhere near it.
What?
Yeah, I just said that. I didn't need to hear it parroted back at me.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. And we have the first of our 3rd awakenings. Which in this case is a merging of Zoro and Merciless. I've discovered my original power.
All right.
Morgana's persona Merciless is transformed into Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki his just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. But you wished for it. I mean, it's true, but let's just forget that part. Let's reject Maruki's world together and fight for our real reality. We're going to be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the night.
Well, things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Yes, Morgana. So, now his passive skill is Majestic Presence, which increases effective allies' healing scales and may decrease their SP costs. And we also have Miracle Rush, which is medium physical damage to all foes with a high chance of critical, as opposed to Miracle Punch, which is the 1. So Miracle Rush is an AoE Miracle Punch. These are some of the best skills in the game, and obviously it's understandable we don't get them till later.
Ahem.
A new year is starting. You all look sleepy. Sleepy, what? What, did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one too big excuse to laze around? Good grief, Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decorate with Karamatsu, Kagami, Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san, I'll bet you slept through Shogatsu. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Lady Ann is obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky, and I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Hey, you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some kind of phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How much they love to party! How numerous they are. Yeah, I think that's right. There used to be a specific number, right? What's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? The 8 million gods. Yeah, I think that's it. So people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it.
Correct.
No way.
We call them Yao Yoruzo. Yao Yoruzo no Kami, or the 8 million gods. Though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yao Yoruzo is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. Well, with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
Lady Ann seems really relieved. Knowledge point that I don't need. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just fluttering down the hall like a graceful... Wait, that's not my point. Let's follow it. Hey!
Chase it down so you don't lose sight of it. Just like in our dream. Chasing a butterfly. It's going downstairs.
Oh!
Hey, you see that? It went to the first floor.
I hope I can do it.
Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? It's just like my dream. It even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office quickly. Yep, it's just like the dream, except it was in reverse. We were sitting in that chair at the bottom of the screen, and we followed a butterfly out.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello, Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
This is probably my favorite interaction in the whole game, and I try to get streamers to select it, but they don't. What's with the formality?
That's odd. I thought humans regularly exchange phrases such as that upon meeting. Perhaps it would have been more appropriate to say, "What's up?"
Oh, well, anyway, how about we get this started?
That's probably my favorite troll response in the whole game. What's up? I try to get streamers to select that choice when they get to it, but of course they're already, because of the delay, they're already past it. But I love that line.
As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat, but the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
She's going sleepy time.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
Yes.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived.
I love she still looks a little sleepy.
Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Isn't it gone, though?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav in Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
Yep.
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
And that's not entirely true, because if you remember, by the time he crossed our paths, he had already met Sumire. He had already used his actualization power, as he said in the palace, to alter her cognition to think she was Kasumi. So he wasn't doing it subconsciously, he was consciously doing it. He may not have known how he was doing it, but he knew that he could do it.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
And he said that.
Still, though, Even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What?
The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because
We chose Maruki.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
There it is. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your Trek dreams will still do you some good in the end. Heh, thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
there's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
He used our counseling sessions against us.
It's all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
He has to be stopped.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the palace's ruler?
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want that. He wants to save everybody.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Who was that peeking at the door? That's right. Sumire Yoshizawa.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a... welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late, and thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide, not me.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world, the real world. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god modding when I say it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun? Guess we could let her back into the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be the quickest. Let's put him in. Alright, I took care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? We'd better come up with a plan. This time's gonna go by fast.
Hey! Hey!
Cat's
Hey,
back
hey.
to tell me to go to bed! Damn it, Cat! We're heading to the palace today, yeah? We discussed this yesterday, Ryuichi. This is what I'm talking about. All these useless text messages. We already decided where we're going. We already chatted. We already made our decisions. Why is this chat necessary? A good idea, I'd say, although we mustn't rush, of course. Yeah, honestly, if we want to accomplish anything, we gotta get out there. We already agreed we were going to the palace. Why are we questioning that decision now? I agree. Is that alright, leader? Yes, let's go. Hell yeah, let's carry our route to the treasure. In that case, let's meet at the hideout after school.
Okay.
Right, hideout after school. Should we tell Yoshizawa? Well, we should probably still leave her alone. Completely wasted and useless conversation. Tell everyone to meet at the hideout. Yes, we gotta go over there and talk. Seems everyone has arrived. Let us begin. February 3rd is the date we agreed on with Maruki. We gotta find the treasure already. Once that date passes, it's over. We all get that, right? We'll have to discover a route by February 2nd to be more precise. That's another way to look at it. Nice you actually remembered.
Yeah?
Of course I did. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to secure our route sooner rather than later. We must be deliberate, however. We have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, Dr. Maruki's pretty much got the power of a god. I doubt anything's going to go smoothly. We better not let our guard down.
Very well. Let us go.
Oh, it's...
Oh, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Something wrong?
You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
Please? I'm done running away. I can't keep relying on people like Senpai. I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Let's do this.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Leotard. Violet or Appetite? Ooh, Appetite's good. We'll go with Leotard.
They often say that names and natures are in harmony. That's a pretty deep code name.
Is it?
Then how about Violet? It's Sumire in English.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
I am surrounded by absolute fools. Are we done? We should probably get moving.
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn it. So what are you supposed to do now? First, we secure a route to the treasure. We've got to know where it is before we can steal it, after all. We've already checked most of the palace and the places on the map, though. Looks like we'll need to go even deeper into the palace. Hold on, let me take a look real quick.
Yes.
There's a locked security door here. I'd say this is the best place to investigate. Except I'm getting some weird shadow readings, so be careful.
Joker!
That's over in front of the auditorium. Let's get going. Okay.
I should write something.
Now that Levenz is here. We're gonna come in here. Well, hey, no, this way. Shall guide you to my master. Yes, let's go. Gotta swap out some personas.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
The prison door is open.
I have been waiting.
The state of the Velvet Room reflects the state of your own heart. The room's changes reflect your showing the spirit of rebellion to that entity that binds your future.
Indeed.
Your change in appearance must also be due to the rebellious spirit you've harbored for so long. And with that spirit, you appear to have grasped the new possibility as well. Possibility?
Then
the current you should be capable of fusing new personas. Please make good use of this to keep the ruin at bay.
Very well.
We will continue to provide aid on your perilous journey. Now, to your business. Alrighty then.
Welcome to the Velvet
compendium.
Room.
What will you be registered? Would you like to register this to the compendium?
Yes. Now, we're going to strengthen
Awaken your... You wish to
some of
strengthen
the weaker ones. We're going to strengthen Sibylle. Do I have another priestess? I don't. Let's try Mother Harlot.
It seems it would produce a fair result.
Okay. Go ahead. Went up to 92, okay. Debilitate, huh? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Let's do our Sin and Moloch.
It seems it would only result in this much.
Yeah, I figured that. I'm gonna skip. Yeah, I got Fentheray. Or Pantheray. I don't need that. Okay.
Did you change your compendium?
Let me grab
yes?
some.
You wish to browse the entries? You would like to overwrite it?
I'd love to grab Attis, but he's not in this palace. Again, I'm trying to keep it palace specific. I could grab Huhulan. Fafnir's in this palace.
You wish to summon, you may take it with you. You would like to overwrite it.
Hester, we just faced. We'll take him.
You wish to summon this, you may take it with you then.
Okay.
Awaken
gotta
when you
strengthen.
wish to strengthen it.
Let's strengthen Throne. With Bal.
It seems it would produce a fair result.
Okay. I don't need this. Okay. Let's do Mott with Mara.
It seems it would produce a fair result.
Okay.
Did you may luck be on your side?
Still have business here. So let me check my... Okay, so... Okay. Okay. I don't pick anything for him. Okay. Go back.
Welcome to the Velvet
Compendium,
Room.
yes?
Gonna register the
What will
ones
you
we
be? Would you like
updated.
to register this to the compendium?
Okay.
You wish to browse the entries?
Where were we? Hester.
You would like to overwrite it?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Siegfried. 'Cause
You
he's in
wish
this
to summon
palace.
this? You may take it with you then. You would like to overwrite it?
Belial's in here.
You wish to summon? You may take it with you then. You would like to overwrite it?
Actually, I think that's the two I can grab.
Awaken. You wish to strengthen it?
Strengthen Belial. I don't think I have another devil. Thor?
It seems it would only result in this much.
No, I want to get at least a little more. Sibylle?
It seems it would only result in this much.
How about a battle?
It seems it would only result in this much.
26.
It seems it would produce a fair result.
Okay, I'll take this one so I can get demonic for free. Curse attack that reduces HP of one foe by 50%. Medium chance of curses to kill all foes, have it to 1. We'll do that. I got atomic flare, I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna hold off on Siegfried because he's already had.
Did you change your compendium, yes? You wish to browse the entries? You would like to overwrite it?
What else we got here? Nebros I know we have in here. But I want to use some personas I haven't used before. Chimera I know is in here. Macabre I know is in here. We'll do Dionysus.
You wish to summon this, you may take it with you then.
Okay.
Awaken your new. You wish to strengthen it.
Dionysus. We'll do a baton.
It seems it would only result in this much.
26.
It seems it would only result in
24.
this much. It seems it would only result in
We'll do
this
30.
much.
Okay, that's fine. That worked out well. Okay.
Did you change your mind? The compendium, yes? You wish to browse the entries?
I think we're down in the 70s now. Yeah.
You would like to overwrite it?
I know this one's in there. This one too, because we just fought it.
You wish to summon it? You may take it with you then. Awaken your. You wish to strengthen it.
Thor.
It seems it would only result in this much.
Go ahead. I'm Thor. You're Thor? Well, it hurts. Severe to all. You're in foul breath. Okay. So, effect. We're going to strengthen now. We'll do this. This.
It seems it would produce a fair result.
Yes, let's go. Severe to 1, huh? Pell Nuke and Wind. I'll get rid of this physical. Even though he's a strong persona.
Did you change your mind? The compendium, yes? What will you be registering? Would you like to register this to the compendium? You wish to browse the entries?
Alright, I was down in the 70s.
You would like to overwrite it?
I don't know how far down I want to go. I might have to grab Loa and then a couple others because I don't think any of these other ones here. Yeah, I'm down to the 60s now. So where's that Loa? There it is.
You wish to summon this person. You may take it with you then.
Alright, let me see the personas I have.
Awaken your. You wish to strengthen
We'll
it.
strengthen Loa with Mott.
It seems it would only result in this much.
Oh no, I wanted to strengthen Loa.
It seems it would only result in this much.
It's alright. I might get it back again, but... Severe to 1, huh? Heavy to all, medium to all. We'll get rid of the curses to kill. Okay. Our scent I'll keep.
Did you change the compendium, yes? You wish to browse the entries?
Alright, who do I want to grab? I'll grab an Attis.
You would like to. You wish to summon this person. You may take it with you then.
No.
You would like to overwrite it?
Grab one more. Who do I want to grab? I'll grab Yoshitsune.
You wish to summon this. You may take it with you then.
Okay.
The compendium, yes? What will you be registered? Would you like to register this to the compendium?
Okay.
Awaken your new. You wish to strengthen it.
No, I think I'm good.
May luck be on your side.
Yes. Oh, no, I want to return.
May luck be on your side.
Yeah, I want to go back.
Indeed.
Damn it all. Okay. Now, as far as the party goes, An, Makoto, and Haru. That's my party. And that's going to be it for today.
I should write something.
Made some good progress. Got through all the gobbledygook. Almost a 4-hour stream. Okay. Turn the title. Okay. I'll mute that. So, thank you very much for stopping by. We made some good progress today. We got through the 2 battles we needed to get Sumire back on our team. We went through all the discussions with the teammates to get them back on our side and out of Maruki's twisted reality. Now, it looks like I'm all fuzzy. There we go. It's weird how that does that, how it goes out of focus. Anyway, I thank you very much again for stopping by. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that follow button at the bottom of the screen. It'll let you know when I go live, which is, I've been streaming pretty much every day just to get the, this thing keeps popping up here. I've been streaming pretty much every day to try and get the channel up and running. So if you stop by and you liked what you saw, please hit that follow button. It's greatly appreciated. I should be able to stream tomorrow afternoon, early evening, and then Friday during the day because I'm off again. After that, we'll have to see what happens because I believe I'm going to be getting a little busier. So I might not be able to stream as much, but I'm going to do as much as I can. And if you're looking for some of the older VODs that may have disappeared, they're over on my YouTube channel under the same name. And thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope you have a good night.